Luna, welcome back to Glitches in Time. I'm Luna, your tech enthusiast.
And I'm Zane, your history buff. Today we're diving into a fascinating slice of tech history. Specifically, we're talking about the first computer virus released into the wild.
Luna, yes. On this day in 1982, a 15-year-old named Richard Skrenta unleashed the Elk cloner virus. It's such a wild story, don't you think?
Absolutely. Elk cloner wasn't exactly what we think of today when we talk about viruses. It was more of a prank than malicious software.
Luna, right. It started out as a joke, designed to infect Apple II computers and display a poem on the screen. Definitely not the hacking horror stories we hear about now.
The poem was quite amusing, too. It went, Elk cloner, the program with a personality. It will get on all your disks. It will infiltrate your chips. Yes, it's cloner. It's impressive how a high schooler managed to create something that would shape the future.
It really is. Can you imagine being 15 and coding a virus that would be the first of its kind? I wonder what inspired Richard to come up with this idea.
It must have been a cocktail of curiosity, mischief, and a knack for programming. I mean, in the early 80s, computers were just becoming accessible.
Exactly. The tech domain was practically uncharted territory. There's such an innocence to how technology was viewed back then. It was exciting, almost magical.
But then, the Elk cloner kind of opened the floodgates, didn't it? It made people realize that programs could spread uncontrollably. That must have terrified some folks.
Luna, for sure. And while Elk cloner wasn't harmful, it led to more serious viruses and cybersecurity concerns. The world had to quickly adapt.
And speaking of adaptation, can you think of any other ways our relationship with technology has changed since then?
Oh, definitely. Today's cybersecurity landscape is so complex. We have firewalls, antivirus software, and constant updates. It reflects just how far we've come in understanding digital safety.
Plus, there's a whole industry dedicated to ethical hacking now. Imagine telling Richard back in 1982 that one day, people would get paid to break into systems.
Luna. It's a testament to the evolution of technology. From a carefree prank to multi-billion-dollar cybersecurity solutions, it's mind-boggling.
And it all started with that little prank. How's that for a lesson in history? What do you think Richard's feelings might be about the legacy of Elk cloner now?
Luna, I'd hope he'd feel proud. Even though people view computer viruses negatively today, his creation was a pioneering moment in computer science.
Zane, I agree. It's important to remember that every tech giant had humble beginnings. Caution is key, but a little humor never hurts along the way.
Well said, Zane. That's a great takeaway for our listeners. Technology has its serious side, but there's always room for a bit of fun.
So true. Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode. Thanks for tuning in to Glitches in Time.
Luna, don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts on social media. Until next time.